Hello, Rick Tobin. I am here with Margaret at the Breakaway Inn, and Margaret's been running this place for how long?
Almost 21 years.
And Margaret's got some great stories and experiences and insight about running a hotel, and I just want to let her in. So, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you ended up here.
We were living in Illinois suburbs. My background is actually medical. I'm a nurse. And 21 years ago, because our neighbors and friends moved here to Florida and bought a hotel, we decided we want to try and see if that's something. They talk us into it, basically. We looked and we found this place, and it was a love at first sight because of the location, because of the way it's settled with the pool, with the garden. 21 years later, I still have a nursing license, but it's inactive, and this is my new life.
So, we are in a little town called Lauderdale by the Sea, Florida, and Margaret is not your normal hotel owner. I got to tell you,
That's a compliment.
I look at this place and it's almost with the clientele and the people that she has that come back here year after year after year. It's almost as much of a camp atmosphere. People get to know each other. Did you do that by design or did that happen by accident? Or
It
is it because of
happened
you?
over the years. It just evolved. I think as we were here and we decided that was our home because we make a commitment. It was like inviting people to your home. So you invite people, and some of them are just absolutely awesome. So you want to keep them as your guests, and they come back, and then they bring more awesome people, and it just grows. And every season has its own group of wonderful people that just keep this place live with laughter, with happiness. So it just happened over. I'm sure I don't want to be too humble because I'm sure we, with my husband Andrew, had a lot to do with creating the atmosphere for that to grow. It's like a garden. You put a seed, but if you don't pour the water on it, it won't grow. I think that just happened with our crowd.
So some people that might have watched or familiar with my YouTube channel saw a guy that he calls himself the captain.
The captain.
The captain, and I'm not going to put you on the spot because I know you have so many people like the captain that come here and know other people, and they come here year after year to meet each other as much as stay here.
Yes, absolutely. And there is always, in each season, there is always one or two or three people that in winter, in fall, in off season, that they would be like a honey attracting the bees, that everyone can just gets what swarms to them and want to be around them, and they bring, they are the um, soul of the party, or
Right.
heart of the party.
So talk about parties. I came here one night and it was a Friday night, and some of your guests had put together their own party here.
Yes.
And they had music and they had food, and one guy told me that he had been coming here for something like 40 years from Germany, once or
Yeah,
twice a year.
he's been with us pretty much from the beginning. It's Steven Elvis. He's an entertainer. So he sings sometimes, well, many times at the parties he does sing when he's here. What did I wanted to say about the parties? Many times it's a thing that they just decide to do. So they just say, "Can we have a little party at the garden?" And I say, "Yeah. Do I have to do anything?" "Oh, no. We be okay." So we do a potluck party. We bring some alcohol, or they bring some alcohol, or we bring some music, and then we just sit and have fun, and sometimes dance, sometimes sing. And it can happen at any season, really, because We have a Halloween party that grew just from having a little get together for Halloween years back. Now it's elaborate. Everyone has a costume type of thing that, it just happened. And then we have a winter time that we have guests that they have a happy hour every day at 4 o'clock. They come out with their drinks and appetizers, and they just enjoy each other company for an hour every single day pretty much, except, well, when it's raining, they sometimes just go to someone else's apartment. So it's like that. Some of them are spontaneous, some of them we plan. We plan Valentine parties, we plan hurricane parties. These are winter parties that have their tradition for years now. But there is also the Halloween, there is also spring party for our spring breakers. There are 55 and over.
Right.
That have, it's like a potluck spring party that we have music and we just have to attune to who is here and what they like to do. We had a Thanksgiving dinner too a couple of years ago, and it was just very, very peaceful, but yet it was very very nice togetherness with the little music on the background, with everyone bringing Thanksgiving food, and they are all from different countries, so their take on Thanksgiving food is different for different countries. So we had the international Thanksgiving.
So this is as much of an experience for these people as a vacation.
Yes,
How
many
many-
of them come back because they already been here and because they already know someone that's gonna be here. And yeah,
How many rooms do you have here?
we have 20, but we rent 18 because we live in two. My husband and I live in one, and then my mom with us since the beginning lives in another.
So if somebody's thinking about buying a hotel and living in a hotel, you better like being around people, and you better like doing what Margaret does, because she's here with her people and showing them a good time, and that's part of what you enjoy, I think.
And I think everyone builds their own way of doing business. Some guests like to keep to themselves, and we always give them that it's not in your face type of thing. I always wait and see who wants to do what, if they do want to do anything, or if they want to just lay back on the garden or by the pool and enjoy the beach, and that's perfect because everyone needs the time off
So with
and quiet.
okay, with 18 rooms, I'm sure a lot of people that have been coming here, they book together, they know when they're going to be here. Do you also see a lot of friendships being made?
A lot, actually. A lot of those that come together now are not together, but actually come because other people they always ask, are this person gonna be here, this person's gonna be here. They make those. We have friendship across the continents that were made here. Over the years they grew, that they visit each other even when they are not here. They go to Norway to visit, they go to Boston to visit, they go to Germany to it's like that. So they come here, but if they can find a common language and they seem to have the same vibe, the friendships just bloom.
Okay, and I notice here, of course, we got the pool behind us. Across the street, I don't know if people can hear, they're playing bocce ball. There's a group over there. There's tennis courts, there's basketball courts, there's a park. And at the Breakaway, we are really a stone's throw from the restaurants on Commercial
Yes.
Drive, Commercial Boulevard, Elmar Drive. If you're familiar with the area, if you're looking for a place, you're really close to everything. Yeah, a lot of people come with no cars, I imagine.
A lot of people do. I mean, if they stay for a longer time, they do rent, sometimes even for a part-time. But many, when they come for a week or, even winter, we have winter guests. Some winter guests that don't rent cars because they just use the public transportation. And I have a sentence for our location. It's close enough and far enough.
I love it.
To everything, from everything.
Yeah, so we're talking about, I don't know if this is what you were referring to, but this area is a little bit quieter generally, but
Yes.
a lot to do. There's music at a lot of the restaurants, all that. Also, for people that are looking to get a little bit crazier, maybe the younger crowd goes down to Fort Lauderdale, the Strip. You're
Yes.
not far from that. You're not far from the cultural center, from All the sporting events is probably an Uber ride away.
It's yeah, w- Lauderdale by the Sea is so close to all the attractions, either direction, 2 hours this way, 3 hours this way, and you actually see whatever the attractions are. You can do a lot of things in one day. So that's a beauty of location of Lauderdale by the Sea. Our location, we are on a side street. It's very quiet, very peaceful. It only gets crowded when everyone wants to have a party. Otherwise, it's just very peaceful place. And I wanted to say to anyone that is looking to have to buy a hotel, small like ours, or thinks of living here, or it's a commitment. It's a commitment, almost like a marriage, because you hear all the time. But the rewards of the satisfaction of building something for you, for yourself, and seeing people living happy and smiling and having wonderful memories, it really pays for any difficulties that you may find along the way, because it is like this: you put a lot, you get a lot.
So I want to clarify something. So that's great that you said that. I really appreciate you doing this interview. A lot of people know me as the hotel broker. We're not doing this to sell her hotel. It's
Not
not
yet.
for sale. Okay, not for sale now. But I did want to let some people maybe that are thinking. I'm glad you led into that, because I talked to a lot of people. Maybe the first time. This was your first hotel, right? You were in
Yes,
nursing.
yes, absolutely.
And-
Never did anything like that before.
And I've had a lot of first-time hotel owners and a lot of people that maybe even thinking about moving to the United States, maybe getting your visa, bringing your family here from places all over the world. And hotel ownership, I'll be honest, is not for everybody. And each hotel has a different style. So what Margaret does is a very special style, what her and her husband have developed here, and what they enjoy, what they love. It works for their lifestyle. It works for what they do. She really has, I know this is work, but it's also fun.
Yes.
And if you're not a people person, I don't recommend doing this type of arrangement. But there's also, other type of hotels. You can buy a chain hotel. You can buy something on the interstate, that type of thing. But if you really want to come here and bring your family here and have a lifestyle, these small hotels can be just a wonderful, wonderful way of life.
Yes, and lifestyle, exactly. And as we came here, we were a family. We were actually with my parents that help us buy this place. And we had 2 kids, 2 girls, and one was 9, one was 14. So it didn't start just us, although I was thinking to wait a little bit. But my husband said, if it's not now, then it will be never. And we jumped in, and from then on, my girls to this day say, "Mom, this is our home." So I guess they took some of that warmth from it too.
Wonderful. And what we didn't mention, if you don't know the area, we're also a block from the ocean, which a lot of people love. You got not only the pool here, but you got the big pool block and a half away.
Yes, exactly. We can see the ocean from up top, actually, under that big rubber tree. So that's a treat.
Okay. Anything? I know you wrote some notes out. Anything that we missed that you'd like to throw in there?
I think I kind of covered that pretty much. I just wanted to say that it's not it's a lot of work, but there's basic things that you do. You just smile, you be happy, you try to help people have a wonderful vacation, and keep it comfortable and clean, and that's pretty much my remedy for. But it has to come from a heart.
Okay, so one last thing. So if somebody does want to come here and become part of the Breakaway family, come visit, come take a vacation here, how do they get in touch with you? And we can put this in the comments so that you don't have to write this down. But
Yeah, you can call us. You can send us an email. You can go on our website and go from there. So should I just say it?
yeah, you can say
Okay.
it. Say
So
that.
you can call us on a business and leave a message, because if I don't pick up, I always take the messages with the phone numbers and call back 954-772-4910 extension 0. The website is www.breakawayinn.com. And the email for me is Margaret, Margaret, at breakawayinn.com.
So, and reserve early because there's only 18 rooms here, and you see she's got a very loyal, very dedicated group of guests that come. So, if she's got an opening, and you're a nice person.
Yes, and a good sense of humor,
Good
definitely.
Yeah, so this is where she lives, this is where she stays, and this is what she runs. So I'm sure she's looking for pleasant people to be around too.
Yeah, if we have room, we always want to enjoy, meeting new people and providing nice memories for them to take home.
So thank you so much for taking
Thank
your
you,
time
Rick.
and doing this.
Thank you.